Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous My Adventures Permit Systems Hors Permit System. And we're at 7C and we need to find out where we're going, our next target. Sys left. We're going to 7D, rocky world with little or no surface metal content. Gravity is 0.11 G, and you can pause that if you want to see more. So let's get going. Is this landing?
Landing gear retracted.
We got company over here. Wait for mass lock.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And where we're going is behind the planet. We're on 12.2 light seconds. This is our destination. We're going to make sure we don't run past it. And we'll be looking to land on the sunny side. Keep adjusting our speed to get there quickly, but not to get there too quickly. My guess is toward the bottom of the planet is where the sunny side will be. Shows there's 3 stars in this system. We got the dark blue and green ring, which says we can land on it. Looking for a diverse area to land.
Orbital flight engaged.
At about 150 kilometers in closing. $70 kilometers. Soon we'll be dropping out of Super Cruise. We're entering our glide. Should take us to about 5 kilometers. And we'll start our view around so you can see more of the planet, of the area that we've dropped in on. Big crater. Probably going to look to land in this area. Assist landing. Speed up a little bit. Landing gear slows us down.
Landing gear deployed.
Which is kind of interesting because there's no atmosphere. So it really shouldn't slow us down, but it does. We're getting close to 2 kilometers. Start our vertical descent at around 1 kilometer. Cis alternate. And we feather our descent to make sure we don't crash into the planet like we've done many times. And at least we have good shields, or we could be in lots of trouble. But the shields usually do hold up when we hit a little too hard. Let's try to find a landing spot. This down.
Low gravity warning.
This dark. Cis ship.
Ship dismissed.
We get the ship out of harm's way. It'll go set in orbit or near a station or in a station.
Cargo scoop deployed.
We distribute our engines down so we don't slide as much. We do have some vertical bars. Sometimes they're around when you have a planet in the sky, you can go that direction, and sometimes they'll pop up. Just checking my lights, make sure they're off. Like to be as discreet as possible. No trespass zone yet. And that signal means it's just man-made or other-made. It's not a raw material. It's a manufactured material. And it could be canisters because the signal is splitting, as if there's two separate signals. Yeah, we have a trespass zone up here, and then there's another signal down there to the left. So I'll come up here first. Now, one time that I saw a split signal like that, the other signal was a support ship, and it came after us. We have a wanted. We have a wanted. We have a wanted. 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 I like looking several times. I have never seen a mix of wanted and not wanted. I did see a rock over here, and sometimes you can get behind that rock, and it will protect the SRV from fire. As long as we can hit these guys from here.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
We do look for support ships in case they start coming in. They sounded the alarm. And there's some material.
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
I didn't mean to collect that. Sis, right?
Cargo scoop retracted.
See, I wanted to see it was illegal salvage. I didn't mean to pick it up, but I did. See, the last video, the illegal Occupy Escape pods, it said they were illegal salvage. And the canisters are legal. And we have some more. Potential target. Is this right? We're at 18%. And if a support ship comes our way, I'm going to exit. I'm going to relog. Because I'm into low risk. I'm not into high risk. If you're into high risk, that's great. You should play the way you wish. Another trespass zone. And like that last set of Stinger skimmers, they couldn't even get a shot off at us. Because they couldn't get a lock on the SRV. A wanted Stinger, wanted Skimmer, a wanted Skimmer, and a wanted Skimmer. Looking for a good spot. Like here might be a good spot.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
See if there's any material, because that's what I look for, is materials.
You have entered a trespass zone.
More Occupy Escape pods, and those are legal. Oops. There is some shield emitters. Another shield emitters.
Cargo scoop deployed.
And we didn't pick up those shield emitters. And there's another shield emitters over here. Our worn shield emitters. Okay. That's what I wanted. Look for our sensor to repopulate. Is this right? We're still at 18% competent on our combat rating. Slowly working on that too, but we are also working on materials, which we can use for engineers and for synthesis. You have some vertical bars. Sometimes we can follow those and they'll turn into upper levels. have shot some skimmer stingers, so it would be good to collect some more materials. See, I used to bring 8 SRVs with me at a time, but I only bring 4 now since we learned about synthesis and how to use it. Collecting materials to provide fuel, reloading of our ammo, and repair. And we'll go after that outcrop. Sulfur and phosphorus are really good. We like those. Is this right? Show you a little bit about synthesis. Pick the fuel tank. Basic. We can refuel our SRV 91 times with basic fuel, 35 times with the bonus plus 100% efficiency, and 35 times bonus and 200 fuel efficiency. Now that bonus 200 fuel efficiency, that's pretty wild, because it uses up about 1/4 of the fuel. So that's pretty amazing. But we're not on a planet long enough, because by the time we get to, now we could fill it up as long as we're not going to go to a station or do fuel scooping. And I've moved much of my materials over to the right into a higher grade, so I can always pull materials back down to a lower grade. Much easier to go from a higher to a lower than a lower to a higher. Plus, I don't want to fill up all of my phosphorus and sulfur and then can't collect anymore. So if I move them into a higher grade, I can still collect some. Now there's a signal over here that we could go after. Since we did gather some material, so we might check this one out. I think more people are interested in shooting things than they are collecting things, so you don't mind having a few more Skimmer stingers to go after. Plus, it helps my combat rating. Slowly, but it still helps it. Takes about 8 to 10 stinger skimmers to increase our combat percentage by 1%. So, over time, we need all of the stinger skimmers kills as we can get. And we do get 1,000 credits per stinger skimmer kills, so it does pay for fuel. Now if you collect 6.3 billion credits, it really don't matter. Where we go back to Ceos and Sothis and run cargo missions and make over 12 million per cargo run. Yeah. You don't really worry about the money you make outside of that. You can make so much so fast. So this will probably be our last target that we go after here on this planet before we go on to the next one. So far we don't see a trespass zone. We see multiple targets, upper level targets. Whatever this, it might be, no, it's canisters. Yep, and there's a trespass zone. Just kind of glancing to see if there was a ship close by. Wanted, wanted, wanted. See, they won't all be high at the same time.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
So it's legal
Warning,
salvage.
you have entered a trespass zone.
And what I look for is materials. And I don't see any materials, only canisters.
Trespass zone cleared. Warning, you have entered a trespass zone. Trespass zone cleared.
And I think there's another one. Over here. Now there, yeah, that was part of that cargo. our signals again. Sometimes they'll hide behind those lower raw material signals. Checking out our lights to make sure they were not on. Don't see a trespass zone yet. See, we got past that raw materials and our upper level signal spread out. See a trespass zone yet. It doesn't mean it's going to be a trespass zone. Looks like a crash site. It's kind of debris everywhere. Illegal salvage. You can't pick any of that up. So legal occupied escape pod.
Cargo scoop retracted.
And there you can pick up the occupied escape pods from here. There's one.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
Okay. That's what we were looking for. Well, I thank you for coming along, keeping me company. See where the ship's gonna go. Make sure you look for that subscribe button in the bottom of this video to the right and press that. That'll really help me with YouTube. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel name, GFM_RDG, where there's over 465 additional videos for you to watch. And in the description of this video, you will see options of donation. I hope you'll consider donating to our cause of collecting as much video, creating a video reference of as much of Elite Dangerous as possible. Sit down. So until next time, when we go to the next planet, it's probably going to be 7E, but we'll look for that. So until then, thank you for watching.